that extra condition. Will help tonight. We've got two teams packed full of athleticism.
Oh, laces are tight, muscles are loose. This game is going to have a lot of lift and pace.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. And it's Edey in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Kamara. Clock at 6. Clinging with a screen. Pass to Kamara. Portland moving it around. They set the screen. Now here's Holiday. He's covered by Wells. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. Here's Caldwell Pope. That shot off the mark. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. We got to talking about what do you do defensively against Ja Morant, and Coach said staying on top of him isn't easy, so our focus is on shutting down the lanes and not giving him the openings to attack. We want to make Morant force the issue. Putting Morant in tight spots is the name of the game here. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Morant with the drive, and it's Deniapia with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Morant looking around. It's Wells on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. Morant, no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And Ja Morant has said he wants to dial back his dunking for his health. Did that ever cross your mind, Richard, as an aerial artist?
Well, dunking can take its toll over time, but I was kind of a crash test dummy. I was going to keep jumping no matter what. Ja's a little bit more concerned with getting hit in the air. When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
Now here's Morant from deep. Hits the trifecta. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Klingon. Stripped away. And stolen by Holiday. Here's Kamara. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Outside, Caldwell Pope.
2 minutes.
Edey with a screen on Lillard. Caldwell Pope for 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Portland leading by 3. Now here's Lillard. Apia finds Lillard. Nails it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 7.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Pass to Morant. Now Now here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Avdia, screen on Caldwell Pope. Lillard into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. 9 points in the game.
The defense gets cut to shreds by Lillard on the drive. He's just so quick and agile.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here's Klingon. Avdia, screen on Caldwell Pope. 4 on the clock. Lillard can't get it to go.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Wells. With some arc, and he gets that one.
Wells, the assist.
For Portland, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Caldwell Pope against Lillard. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Up top, Morant. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so the first quarter is in the books. Portland ahead, up by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Portland?
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
So on the floor from Memphis to kick off the second quarter. On the perimeter, it's KCP and Wiggins. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Morant in at the point. Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Outside Morant. There's the triple. And it's Portland with a rebound. And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Greg.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer!
Now that's how you finish. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Lillard against Jackson. And Kentavious Caldwell Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Memphis on D. Trailing by 4. Lillard passes to Avdia. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 3rd assist of the night. Now here's Morant. Kamara covering. Edey uses the glass on the layup. Edey's gotten his first basket of the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Klingon. Portland moving it around. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
For a 7'2" guy like Donovan Klingon, it must be easy to jam it.
Oh, a bomb from John.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, brings it.
And here's Klingon. Outside Kamara. Klingon with a screen. Kamara with it, guarded by Morant. Clock at 4. Here's Holiday. Back to Avdia. Caldwell Pope against Lillard. Back to Klingon. And he's going to the line for 2. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Klingon. 2 shots. The play is under video review.
is
Your
overturned.
bets are allowed to review
Every
the
game,
play.
the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Sometimes Morant just makes this look effortless. He's such a gifted passer.
Here's Lillard, and it's blocked by Edey. They recover it. Holiday against Morant. Back to Klingon. Outside Holiday. Here's the three. Again, the miss by Portland. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Right side Wells. Second chance effort. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Pass to Holiday. It's Avdia on the wing. Morant against Holiday to get back on track. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. You're not about to give up any easy basket.
Clark is checked in for Memphis.
Kenny Avdia.
And both free throws good for Avdia. Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. To the paint. Here's Clark. Hanging with the block.
Wow, great size and better positioning made that block possible from Klingon.
Outside Kamara. Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Klingon's got his second basket of the night. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Morant, the pass to Clark. Outside for Morant. Ja slithers his way in. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
With 1 on the clock. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Trailblazers up 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
For the Pocket Light Arena Entertainment.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
It's Scoot and Sharp in at the 1 and the 2. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. And there's the foul. It's on John Conchar. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
So it's Portland now. It's a 1-point game. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Vince Williams.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the second free throw is good. Well, Memphis shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Aldama right side. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Well, Richard, he's from a place with a history of great big men. Santi Aldama is next in line.
Well, the first Spanish players that come to mind for me are the Gasol brothers. The connection, Spanish and big men. Aldama has carried that lineage well in his short time in the NBA.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, BA. Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player, but he's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. EA, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Henderson drives in. Can't cash it in from close range. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Conchar. With the teardrop. Count that bucket. Conchar's got his first points of the night.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Now Thibault. Back to Grant. And he makes it on the layup.
The inside defense gets right up on Grant, but he stays cool and finds a way through to his finish.
Conchar outside. Here's Landale. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Well, the Trailblazers' shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Williams passes to Thibault. Here's Henderson. Portland moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Williams. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul.
Henderson.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Landale with a screen. Lets the 3 fly. And no good. Now Portland with it. Back to Henderson. And there's the drive. That puts them in the lead. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
And that's Henderson's game. Get downhill, young man. Beat the defender to the spot. Oh.
Landale with a screen. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Conchar, pass to Landale. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Robert Williams picks up 1. First trip to the line for him here. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Henderson, right side. Outside Thibault. And that one is stuffed right through.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
To the inside. Here's Landale. Banked it in off the glass.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Henderson misses. Memphis trailing here. Right side, Williams. To the right side. Landale, the pass to Williams. And that misses. That would have put him up. And the Trailblazers' shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. It's stolen away. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball violation. Call is jump ball.
Aldama outside. Down low for the lead. And the layup is good. Landale's got 5. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Gets it off. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Memphis ahead, leading by a point. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard grip on passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for the Grizzlies, Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Morant runs point with KCP to his side, and it's Edey in at the 5, down low. Outside Morant, from outside the arc, and score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
When Ja is knocking down that three consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
Lillard finds Holiday. And Edey with a block. Now Morant. From the high post. Portland with a rebound. Klingen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Holiday passes to Avdia. Now here's Lillard. Back to Klingen. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, and Klingen is a gigantic player. He is so difficult to keep off the glass at times.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's Edey. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And now it's a 6-point Memphis lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots.
Right side Wells. Edey with a screen on Lillard. Fires the 3, and he nails it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Oh, he comes right back with a 3 of his own.
What an important hoop for Klingen.
Outside Morant.
2 minutes.
Lillard against Caldwell Pope.
2 minutes.
It's intercepted. On the wing, Holiday. Now Lillard. Klingen with a screen. Lillard into the lane. Both hands there for a little extra.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Morant. Oh, Morant! Wow!
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Oh, he jams it right back at him.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, PA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Outside Morant. And he drives in. Outside Wells. Avdia rips down the board. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. And stolen by Morant. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Jackson. Edey. Yes, sir!
Great to see guys who don't back down on
And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coaches.
Seconds after review.
Ruling the floor stands.
That
this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll pack them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. The stakes don't shake Lillard at all. He stays cool and finds the clutch basket.
Outside Morant. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
They could pressure the inbounds pass and go for the steal first. But if that's unsuccessful, you have to be ready to foul.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game out.
Edie rips down the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. They played the villain tonight, and they...
Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. The backcourt pair for them, Murray and Jones. And it's Messi in at the 5. And new leadership for the Pelicans, Greg looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
To the middle. Messi shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
A shot by Messi, no good. Trailblazers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Clinging with it, Jones covering. It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
Remains Portland ball.
Clock at 6. Back to Lillard. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
New Orleans ball.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. We talked about how to play defense against DeJounte Murray. Coach said, well, DeJounte has made it no secret he plays better with the ball in his hands. So obviously we want to force him to give it up and act as more of a shooter whenever we can. That's easier said than done, but even if it happens a few times, that can change the game. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Here's Avdia. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Assist
And
goes
how
to
about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there, straight power. Lillard, right side. Here's Klingon. And stolen by Williamson. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. And Messi throws it down.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Klingon. Defended by Messi. 5 on the clock. Doubled by Murray. Avdia finds Holiday. Count it, good.
What a sweet shot by Holiday. Going for the soft touch that time.
And Messi throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Lillard. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility everywhere.
And staying with the play, Avdia.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Messi throws it down.
Yeah, and Murray can do so many things on the court, including setting up his teammates.
Now, here's Lillard. He's guarded closely. And a lot of contact on that one. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
Yeah, that's a great setup there. Murray keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Pass to Klingon. Back to Lillard. For the three. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 11 points.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And something else that I like is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Damian Lillard out there with Holiday. Then there's Tamani Kamara. Then there's Klingon, and it's Avdia in a power forward. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Launches it, and Trey Murphy hits from deep. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And I love how hard Klingon works that offensive glass, using his size in that situation.
Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Klingon's got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively. Doing defensive slides, wall sits, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. Kevin, back to you.
Truly an elite defender. Allie, we thank you very much.
Finishing strong inside. Holiday doesn't want to waste a quality look.
Down low, here's Misi, and Misi throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. And staying an all-star back in 2022, DeJounte Murray has since been trying to regain that all-star form.
Absolutely, Kevin. And look, the major problem, like it is for a lot of guys, has been injury. When he's healthy, this guy can really play. He's a true two-way player and can help you win games at both ends of the floor.
Pass to Misi. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Avdia with a screen for Lillard. The kick out to Holiday. Portland needs to get off a shot. Takes the three. And it's Lillard missing. Pelicans trail by 7. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Three-pointer connects from three-point range.
Murphy.
He has 6.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Outside, Avdia. Back to Lillard. Avdia with a screen for Lillard. Pass to Kamare. Here's Lillard. Stolen by Jones. Williamson outside. Here he goes. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, if Zion gets a runway, nothing is going to stop him.
Lillard attacking. Can't hit from in close.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Back to Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
You can't teach size, right? Klingon is already one of the bigger guys in this league, and you can see him adding another 10 or 15 pounds of muscle.
Back to Murray. Driving the lane, and it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Lillard outside. Over to the left wing. Kamara finds Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of greatness in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, you give up that lane that easily, you got to expect he's going to attack the rim with some force.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. From Portland, we're back in a moment. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Trailblazers shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's five. We've got Kevon Looney. Jordan Poole is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Matkovic in at the power forward position. 2 on the clock. On the wing, Williams can't hit.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Henderson against Poole. There's the triple. Rebound by Williams. And since their scrappy play last season, Coach, the Blazers extending the contract of head coach Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, great decision, as well as a renewed contract with the front office. Times have passed, their seats have grown hot, but nice to see that commitment to what they're building. 2 emphatic points from Robert Williams.
There's a screen. Here's Poole. Pass to Looney. Kicks it out to Hawkins. Over Sharp. Stolen by Henderson. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Sharp. Offline with his 3. The Pelicans trail. Here's Matkovic. Still without a basket. Sinks the three-pointer. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Double team on Williams. Cramp the pass to Thibault. Henderson with it. Looney on him. And then Henderson with the jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Poole outside. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Sharp. And he makes good on the way. Now it's a 3-point Portland lead.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Here is Hawkins, defended by Sharp. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Henderson kicks to Williams. Back to Henderson. 1:43 left in the third. Pelicans with the rebound. No question, Scoot Henderson has excelled from a very early age.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think it was tough on Scoot Henderson when he first came in the league. The expectations were so high, and we didn't absolutely dominate early. People got down on him, but this is a really talented guy. If we just give him a little time, he's going to be one of the best guards in this league.
Williams, a screen on Bay. Sharp, the pass to Williams. And here now is Thibault. With the drive. Banked in off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Pass to Poole for the tie. Rebound by Williams. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
What a finish by Sharp while taking the contact. It takes skill to win these and one opportunity.
Here's the screen, and here's Poole for 3. And it's Williams with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points, about 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's stolen. Poole right side, pass to Hawkins. 3-pointer, and no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 6-point. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Holiday, Donovan Clingan out there with Avdia. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Tamare in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Here's Misi, shooting foul as the whistle blow. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now.
The previous play is under review.
Play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
The original personal
The
foul.
officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The ruling on the floor stands.
One thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And Stan, offensively, clearly where the Blazers have the most room for growth.
Well, Kevin, better shooting and playmaking first and foremost. But in particular, improving their rates of assists and turnovers will be key.
Lillard finds Clingan. Outside, Avdia. 6 to shoot. Clingan was screened for Avdia. The teardrop falls in. Avdia's got the lead up to 8 now for the Trailblazers.
So graceful with the teardrop.
Outside, Jones. There's the screen. Back to Misi. And Misi throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Pelicans trail by 8. Murray looking around. Misi with the ball. Kamara on him. A shot by Misi, no good. Trailblazers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
Holiday saw the opening and took full advantage.
Here's Misi. Clinging, covering. Good!
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Lillard outside. Clinging the screen for Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. New Orleans making a switch here. Vodkovich is checked in.
Pelican substitution.
Pelicans trail by 8.
Carlo Matkovic.
Murray outside. Now Williamson. Murray left side.
2 minutes.
And he jams it in.
If the opportunity presents itself, Murray will explode to the rim.
Lillard outside. And there's the call on Zion Williamson.
Zion Williamson.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Lillard. Oh, softly lays it in.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
Portland leading by 8. Outside Holiday. Cleared away by Jones. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Williamson outside. Stolen by Avdia. And 101 left in the game. And good that time.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Portland.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Lillard.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
The 3 doesn't go.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Lillard scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. The long shot, no good. So the Trailblazers win it, even early on in this one. Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Do those battles look a little different from when you played?
Well, certainly there's less wrestling going on down on the block. More of these post players now want to step out and face up. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a fan of either style.
A lot of space on the floor, that's for sure.
There's no doubt much more difficult to defend these post players with all this versatility.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. Murray runs the point with Jones flanking him. And it's Messi in at the 5. Knocks down the triple. Murray's got 5 points.
And Murray, lethal off the dribble, but can do it off the catch as well.
Now here's Morant. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Oh, quick lift off the floor. And Murray has that long reach, making it look easy.
A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Greg. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man. Defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, BA. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
2 points. That one goes.
Terrific court awareness there. Murray recognizes the open man and wastes no time getting him the ball.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Jackson. Back to Caldwell Pope. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Right side Morant. 5 to shoot. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
And no one whips off the screen like Morant. Just so difficult to stay with him.
Murray against Caldwell Pope. Back to Murray. This shot won't fall. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope. From the arc. No good. New Orleans leading by 4. Williamson with it. Caldwell Pope covering. Caldwell Pope against Williamson. And he converts the layup.
So strong inside. Zion fighting through it all.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Morant surveying the floor. Pass to Edey. Left side Morant. Floats one up. Counted. Morant's got 9.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. John Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Brian, back to you.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Morant. Pass to Edey. Deflected! Here's Murray. 11 points in the game. Yes, it's good. He's got 13.
They keep calling his number. Murray is still hot.
Here's Morant. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish. They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. Here's Edey. Soft touch off the glass.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Outside Murray. Releases. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And they... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. And it's Edey in at the 5. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Just an electrifying style on the court for John Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Takes it inside, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
But the defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
Jackson outside, back to Morant. Oh, it's a big-time jam. He slams it right over Williamson.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Murray finds some space. Here's Misi. The rebound by Edey. Grizzlies trail by 9. Oh, got a piece of it. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Clark's checked in. And we're a little over a minute and a half into this second quarter. Clark with a screen on Murray. Caldwell Pope for 3. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Williamson against Jackson. Count the basket. 9 points in the game.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Ja slices through. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Back to Jones. Pass to Misi. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Misi. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
To the middle. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
This one for 3. And Morant laces the triple.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
Here's Murray. And he drops it in from the low post. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Jackson, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Jackson with a screen on Murray. For 3, Caldwell Pope. The Pelicans pull it in. Misi's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's the floater. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Lex talking about Trey Murphy. Just how good can he become?
Well, his improvement has really been something to watch, BA. He's a talented scorer and shooter who also does a great job moving the ball. And the scary thing is he has more room to improve.
And Trey Murphy is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Over Murray. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Misi. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And there's the drive, and he jams it home with authority.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Morant against Jones. Lets a floater go. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Jones hits them both. To the inside. It's stolen by Looney. The shot misses. And so it's New Orleans in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
So the Pelicans 5 right now. We've got Sadiq Bey. Kevon Looney is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Hawkins in at the 2 spot. Oh, look at Looney at the rim.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Aldama, no good.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Looney, the screen. Pass to Hawkins, launches it, and the 3-pointer goes. Hawkins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Conchar with the ball, now guarded by Bey. Pulls up on the wing, and again it's Memphis missing.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
I'm not sure what he was thinking right there, but we see this in this game sometimes.
Pass to Hawkins. The 3. It's hauled in by Landale. Grizzlies trail by 18. Shot from the wing. Off the left rim and out.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Poole looking it over. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Looney, high post. Pass to Matkovic. Takes a 3. Aldama grabs the board. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Williams passes to Landale. Here's Aldama. Landale with a screen. Top of the key. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Pass to Hawkins. Bay outside. There's the steal. Back to Williams.
Come get it.
Inside to win the drought. Landale misses.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Looney the screen. From deep. Gets the three to fall. Hawkins has got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Landale with a screen. Pass to Williams. Down low. The steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. And the dunk by Bay.
You're going all out. Bay rushes back on the fast break.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Grizzlies trail by 21. From 11 feet away, here's Aldama. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Poole outside. Oh, sweet move. Pass to Matkovic. Now Looney from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Landale. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
6 on the shot clock. Poole from long range. Can't hit that one. There's the triple. And that's not gonna go. And so it's New Orleans out in front by 19 going. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the perimeter, it's KCP and Wiggins. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Morant, and then Morant with the dunk.
Just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Murray against Caldwell Pope. Murray deciding where to go with it. They get it again. Grizzlies trail by 19. Outside Morant. To the paint. And the dunk by Edey.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
Murray against Caldwell Pope. Picked by Misi. Murray up top. Pass to Misi. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Heads up play by Murray. He sees that the pick and roll gets someone open and sends them the ball.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Jackson, pass to Morant. And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
Kicks it out to Williamson. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Pass to Murray. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's Misi. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Misi's gotten 4 this quarter.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Caldwell Pope against Murray. Fires from the wing. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Caldwell Pope for 3. Pure from three-point range.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pelicans.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for DeJounte Murray.
Well, it's a great night for him, and his impact goes beyond the box score. The relentless energy he plays with fuels his team.
Murray against Morant. Another chance. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Shoots a 3. Jones rips down the board. And the Pelicans with possession here. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Murray! Nice open look, but it's no good. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Morant. Puts up the tray. Cash from downtown. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road by the
Thanks for coming out.
Zion.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim.
look at the rosters of these teams, the athleticism they both have just jumps right off the page.
Listen, we're almost guaranteed multiple highlight level plays in this one. This is the kind of game where you see what incredible athletes the NBA has.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got Toumani Camara, Damian Lillard out there with Holiday. Then it's Denny Avdia, and it's Klingon in at the 5 down low. Lillard outside. Avdia on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes it inside. Here's Klingon. And the rejection by Jackson.
Grizzlies ball.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, the Grizzlies head coach had a few moments to share with me. I asked Coach directly about his thoughts on facing Drew Holiday. We have to keep an eye on him at all times, Coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Here's Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
We play just over a minute here in the first. GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Klingon towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
Just 2 to shoot. And the wide-open J from Edie. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Holiday, the pass to Lillard. Driving the lane, and Lillard throws it down.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
Here's Morant. Portland grabs the miss.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. To the middle, Moran finds Edie. Caldwell Pope against Holiday. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
Back to Klingon. To the right side. Lillard against Edie. Wide open look here for Klingon. That's short off the rim.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Morant outside. Jackson kicks to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And Jackson throws it down hard.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
Lillard attacking. Good. Lillard's got 8 points.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
And it's in there.
Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Lillard, drives to the hoop.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Lillard surveying the D. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Morant outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Memphis out in front. They lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. The front court is Wells and Jackson. And it's Clark in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And Memphis making a change here. Landale's checked in. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Portland Trailblazers in year 3 of a rebuild. Wins are hard to come by in the loaded West. But acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Kevin, back to you.
Young and hungry. All right, and put it down!
Oh, my gracious, way to get up. As usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Richard the dynamic Ja Morant. He is an absolute fan and broadcaster favorite.
I'm trying to think of a more exciting player than Ja Morant, and I'm coming up short. Ja doesn't just make plays, he makes memories. Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Lillard. Morant left side. Pass to Landale. Out to Morant. Back to Landale. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
To the inside. Swinging.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Holiday. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Here's Kamara. Guarded by Jackson. Back to Avdia. Kamara up top. Avdia, a screen on Morant. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Avdia can't hit. Memphis leading. Morant takes off. And Morant throws it down.
He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. He can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Jack Edey, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Donovan Clingan. Lillard against Caldwell Pope. Lillard attacking, and that one is off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Morant finds Caldwell Pope. Edey with a screen on Avdia. Edey gets the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Grizzly lead. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think score. But is that accurate, or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
This is how dangerous Jackson can be when he's committed to rebounding.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Avdia with a screen for Lillard. Outside Williams. Outside Holiday. Back to Williams. And a slam by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Edie with a screen for Morant. Tries it from 19. Again, Memphis.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Holiday. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Morant outside. Edie with a screen for Morant. Here he goes. Portland grabs the miss. It's tipped, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Back to Lillard from deep. Traps in the tray. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Grizzlies lead by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers, Henderson and Sharp are the guards. And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And it's Williams at the 5, roaming the paint. And oh, here we go with Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Picked by Williams. Inside. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
To the paint. Here's Landale. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Landale's got 8 points.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And that one's good by Henderson.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. There's a good screen. Conchar, the pass to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. There's a screen by Aldama. Shoots from the elbow. Doesn't go for him.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Sharp with it. Williams picks him up. Sharp, the pass to Henderson. Kicks it out to Grant. There's the drive. Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Aldama has it in the corner. That 3 off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA, but now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he's often the primary defender on the lead scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
Here's Conchar, scoreless thus far. Pass to Aldama. Plays it up off the glass.
And that's why you don't let them get positioned deep in the post.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Henderson passes to Williams. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Williams has got the lead back up to 4 now for Portland. They set the screen. Conchar finds Landale. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Sharp. To the middle. Here's Grant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Grant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And get your best scorers, high percentage looks, offensive strategy 101. Grant delivering.
1:03 left in the third quarter of the game. Yep, that one goes in there. Trailblazers leading by 4. Henderson outside. There's Williams. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Williams has got 10.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
Conchar, good. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Henderson. Tight defense on him. Inside. Here's Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got the lead up to 6 now for Portland.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Pass to Williams. To the inside. Landale.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Trailblazers out in front. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The wing there is Caldwell Pope and Wells. Zach Edey out there with Jackson. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Chalk up 2 there.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Lillard against Caldwell Pope. Here's Klingon. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Avdia. Now Klingon. Here is Lillard. Lets it go with the 3. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
A downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Edey finds Jackson. Back to Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. It's to Holiday. In the corner, Kamara with it. Caldwell Pope against Lillard. Clinging the screen for Lillard. Oh, what a powerful dunk. That was a no-doubter.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Morant outside. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Not that time. It won't go.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Caldwell Pope against Lillard. 6 on the shot clock.
Teams will foul Clinging.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Jock Landale's checked in for Memphis. Vince Williams comes in for Wells. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
And really the only question going forward for Clinging, can he keep up with the foot speed in the NBA?
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Morant looking around. Beyond the arc. The shot is off. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Clinging the screen for Holiday. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And they'll get another chance. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
A powerhouse slam. Clinging gave it everything on that one.
Morant. Off target from outside.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Trailblazers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Damian Lillard.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Now, Kamara. Pass to Lillard. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer.
Damian.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll do it for
can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Damian Lillard out there with Drew Holiday. Then there's Toumani Camara. Then it's Denny Avdia. And it's Klingon in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Holiday. Pass to Camara. Outside Holiday. Klingon with a screen. Inside. Back to Holiday. 4-3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Murray passes to Williams. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my. Defying the laws of physics. Zion Williams.
Now here's Klingon. Misi grabs the board. And the new front office for New Orleans aiming to set a high standard stand.
Yeah, B.A., amidst some adversity with help, the Pelicans have to focus what's in their hands to control and leave no stone unturned in chasing greatness.
Here's Holiday. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Lillard right side. Pass to Klingon. Let's go with a 3. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Now here's Lillard to the middle. Avdia outside. Outside Camara. 6 to shoot. Klingon with a screen. Down low. Oh, it's a big-time jam! He slams it right over Williamson.
And at his size, Klingon is always an above-the-rim threat.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
To the inside, Klingon. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Murray. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. You know, off the court stand, Damian Lillard has another career goal as a rapper.
Well, B.A., I've enjoyed a few tracks, though I prefer his performance on the hardwood where his shooting and scoring do all the talking.
Here's Misi. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Williamson passes to Jones. Here's Misi. Just 5 on the clock. It doesn't go for him.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Willie Green. He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Drew Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. Coach went on to say that against top-tier individual defender like Holiday, the most important thing is spreading the points around and having a diverse attack. Back to you, B.A.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Inside. It was stolen by Lillard. Outside Camara. To the middle. Here's Klingon. And he goes in for the dunk.
First, Klingon screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
Here's Murray. Klingon with a defensive effort.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Down low. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game.
I love it. When Klingon starts throwing that weight around, he'll knock you out of position.
Powered down with both hands.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Misi, second shot opportunity. That one drops for him.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Avdia, screen on Murray. Here's Lillard. And it's in there.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Murray with it. Up in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Trailblazers up by 4, and hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
On the court right now for Portland, we've got Toumani Camara, Damian Lillard out there with Drew Holiday. Then there's Klingon, and it's Avdia in at the 4 slot. Back to Klingon. Pass to Lillard. Clock at 6. Over to the wing. Portland needs to get off a shot here. Avdia, good.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
To the paint. Here's Misi. He's off on that one. Klingon with a defensive effort. Portland leading by 4. Coach, the defense has been ahead of the schedule for Portland. Where do they take the next step in that regard?
Well, first off, BA, they can do much better on the defensive boards. Also, cutting down their careless fouls. Those are things they have to look to clean up. Holiday took it to the rim unflinchingly.
Out to Lillard. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Misi. There's a foul. It'll go on to Toumani Camara. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Blazers on deep. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Williamson outside. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And it's Portland with a rebound. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. You can see that this is how dominant Klingon can be. And when he's hot like this, it's wise to keep feeding.
Pass to Misi. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
To the inside. Williamson, right side. Outside Jones. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Picked by Misi. Here's Murray. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Murray to snap the cold streak. Portland grabs the miss. Klingon's got 5 rebounds tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Lillard against Murray. Inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
And he gets the bucket. And, Coach, we see more and more teams looking to push the pace. What took so long?
I don't know what took so long, BA. I think what happens as coaches and as players, you realize that it's tough to score against the best defensive teams in the half court where their defense is set. And so if you can get the ball down the floor quickly and be on the attack before they are locked in, you got a much better chance to generate quality shots.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And Jones is such a confident shooter, especially from outside the arc.
Murray against Lillard. To the middle. Here's Klingon. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Klingon's got 17 points.
At 7'2", Donovan Klingon is a mountain of a man.
Picked by Misi. Here's Murray. Yep, that one goes. He's got 5.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Pass to Kamara. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Avdia. And here's Klingon. Lillard outside. No good that time. Good D by Murray. And stolen by Holiday. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Donovan Klingon really having a great game.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
That's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
We've got Jordan Poole. Kevon Looney is out there with Sadiq Bey. And it's Hawkins in at the 2. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Taking advantage of an opening. Grant hammered that off.
Oh, look at Looney finding space inside.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Williams a screen on Poole. Here's Henderson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line. You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First team foul.
Portland leading by 5. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Poole. And here they come. Here's Hawkins. Pass to Matkovic. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's Hawkins. He's scoreless. No good on the triple. And after breaking out in his 3rd season and winning a title, Jordan Poole has struggled to recapture that high level of last season, encouraging Grant.
Yeah, it was much more efficient with his shooting, B.A. Now, can his defense get back to a championship level? We'll see.
Well, Sharp's primary focus is scoring. But if a guy is totally open, he'll make the right pass.
Grant outside. Outside, Williams. And Sharp the bucket on the assist from Williams. And now it's a 9-point Trailblazer lead.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career. Almost converts despite the contact.
These are his first free throws of the game. And both free throws good for Poole.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Henderson, the pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Bey. 5 on the clock. Back to Williams. Poole looking it over. Looney, high post. And that one's good. Looney's gotten 4 this quarter.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Henderson, the pass to Thibault. Williams with the screen. And it's Thibault missing. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Trailing by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Bey outside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Matkovic. Bey outside. Now Poole to the left side wing. Hawkins drains the triple. Hawkins has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Henderson outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's foul number 2 for him.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Thibault on the wing. He's covered by Bay. And it's Thibault missing. The Pelicans have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Hawkins. Can't tie it up. That one misses. And the Trailblazers shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Pass to Matkovic. Back to Looney. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hawkins. Here's the 3. Offensive board. Looney passes to Hawkins. Back to Looney. Another shot. Looney with the follow. Man, what a tremendous offensive rebounder.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Williams a screen on Poole. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Down low. Missy. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Klingon.
A strong move to the rack draws that foul.
New Orleans shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. He hits the second from the line. Now Lillard. And here's Kamara. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Drew Holiday out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Abdia. Then there's Toumani Camara. And it's Klingon in at the center position.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Outside Murray. Back to Misi. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Pass to Klingon. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, if Murray's knocking those down, that's going to keep defenders honest.
Abdia, screen on Murray. Pass to Klingon. Outside Kamara. Klingon with a screen. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And there's a 3-second violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Portland leading by 3. Lillard up top, covered by Williamson. Pass to Klingon, back to Abdia. Abdia, screen on Murray. Lillard. From downtown. Nope.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Now here's Kamara. Now Abdia. Oh, he jammed it!
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And with confidence, Murray stepping up at a crucial point in this game.
Lillard on the take. Off on the layup. Pelicans trail by 3. Williamson right side. Here's Murray. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 to shoot. Yes, it's good!
Well, this is what Coach wants to see. Murray's going after shots without any hesitation.
Lillard against Murray. Apia left side. Klingin inside. He's guarded by Misi. Oh, he misses the layup! A thunderous two-hander with authority.
That's a good find from Zion, showing off his vision there.
Apia screen on Jones. Round. Beyond the arc. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from 3 and capitalized.
Apia outside. Outside Lillard. They set the pick.
And I'll tell you.
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. Coach telling their players, let's play with urgency. This is the game. I know we'll win if we play hard. Let's see how the team responds.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Pick by Misi. Here's Williamson. Oh, he leaves no question.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
It's in!
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Murray with it. Driving inside. Jones outside. And so the big win by New Orleans in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They
game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. But the difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. And it's Edey in at the 5 roaming the paint.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williamson.
Morant with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. Williamson left side. Driving in, and he jams it with authority.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a face.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunny. And Morant throws it down.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
And it's contagious. Caldwell Pope with the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Murray outside. This one for 3.
And the quickness and long arms of KCP, he does a good job of getting into the shooter.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And he makes that one. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Murray. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Pulls up, and it's Memphis with another.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
There's the pick. Wide open look here for Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Last season for the Pelicans, Tim, one to forget. Absolutely decimated by injuries.
Well, unfortunately, that's been the norm for Zion Williamson. But the extent of it throughout the roster was mind-boggling. They're trying to reset, and they're hoping things go differently this season.
5 to shoot. Murray, no good. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Leading by 5. And Trey Murphy gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Caldwell Pope with it. Jones covering.
Perfect timing. Gets into the passing lane, and then he's off the other way.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Kevin, back over to you.
Thank you, Allie. Now here's Morant. And there's the drive, and finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Goes back up. And they recover it. Pass to Misi. 5 on the clock. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
Memphis leading by 5. The 3 from Morant. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. For 3, Murray. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
Oh, that's a nice looking 3 there for Murray. How about the high release on that one?
Well, you won't find many point guards with better physical tools, Tim, than DeJounte Murray.
Well, Kevin, he's 6'4" with a 6'10" wingspan. That makes him disruptive defensively, and he is more than capable on the other end.
Now here's Murray. And that one, good. Murray's got 5 now.
This is the shot Murray has down. He is such a graceful touch there
on the floater.
It's Morant with the drive. And Morant throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Morant dishes to Wells. Back to Morant. The buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Takes an incredible amount of...
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. The front court is Wells and Jackson. And it's Landale in at the 5. And he hits it to tie the game up. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
Pounding it in the paint there. Murray doing it all.
Morant kicks to Caldwell Pope. Outside Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Landale finds Jackson. Morant outside. With 1 on the clock. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson is going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one.
Here's Murray down low. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Morant passes to Landale. Morant outside. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. 17-foot shot on the way. Murray with the defensive effort.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Williamson dishes to Murray. He takes it in. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11. So, Tim, when you look at the current landscape of the NBA, the talent level seems to be at an all-time high.
Well, Kevin, there are more high-level shot makers in this league than ever before as guys continue to add shooting range and creativity with their handle.
And they got to be always evolving, right? I mean, you cannot rest on what you've done.
Well, the league now emphasizes high-level shot making more than they ever have. And in the era of the three-point shot in particular, it's crucial that you add that to your game.
Absolutely. And Trey Murphy gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And the shot goes in. Caldwell Pope's got 9 points.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for Ja Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
From a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Murray down low. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Now Messi, just 4 to shoot. Williamson with a screen for Murray. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Here's Murray, and it comes off the front of the rim. Memphis leading by 4. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Williamson is screen on Morant. Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And Murray is a terror in transition, outstanding at knowing how to capitalize in those situations.
It's deflected. Williamson from long range. Landale grabs the miss. Landale's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Morant. In the center of things, Morant.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Here's Murray. It's deflected. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Grizzlies lead by 4.
29.
New Orleans back in a moment.
33. Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drumline. All right, they're thinking about the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
We've got Hawkins, also Jordan Poole out there. Sadiq Bey is out there with Looney. And it's Matkovic in at the 4. It's the Pelicans 5. And Aldama has it in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball. Aldama's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Tim, quite the character, this Jordan Poole. His personal style is like his flashy game.
Well, Kevin, he loves his fashion, and he's a passionate cat owner. Characters like him make the league fun, and it gives fans more to engage with than just basketball.
Jerome finds Edie. Here's Conchar. He's covered by Hawkins. Conchar, good. Pelicans trail by 4. Here's Poole. Kicks it out to Hawkins. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd. And the shot goes down. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Here's Jerome, and such a nice move to make the basket work. Jerome's got his first 2 points.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Now it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Pass to Edie. Here's Conchar. He's covered by Hawkins. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Poole against Jerome. Poole, the pass to Looney. Back to Poole. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Hawkins.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Here's Jerome. It's good. Jerome's got 4 this quarter.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Jerome against Poole. Here's the screen. Teardrop shot, and that one drops. Poole's got 7 points.
Showing his strength inside. Poole muscles that one home.
There's 1:38 left in the third quarter, and Aldama has it in the corner. And it's Looney with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 3. And the layup's good off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Making the right pass is the first thing on Poole's mind. He wants to be the floor general.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul. 1:16 left to play in the third. Here's Conchar. He's covered by Hawkins. Back to Edey.
Well, they tried to punch the ball inside right there, but the window closed quickly. That's great defense.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've created, pushing it every chance they get. So much easier to score when you get early looks.
29 seconds left in the third. Sinks that one from the post. Now it's a 3-point Memphis lead.
They found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Driving to the basket.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Edey with a screen on Poole. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Memphis out in front, leading by a point. And we're... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. The wing pair, it's Caldwell Pope and Wells. Jock Landale's out there with Jaron Jackson. And it's Morant in at the one. Bucket is good.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And it's Morant missing.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Jones drives in. Can't cash in from close range.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Morant left side. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
This is what Morant does best. A natural scorer who does it in a variety of ways.
Murray surveying the D, and he gets it to go. Murray's got 19 points.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every... Wow, what a play! Unbelievable!
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Murray right side. And it's Murray with the jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
Shot clock at 5. Murray. Oh, he flew in there.
Wow.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
Jones. Strong move off the glass.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Now here's Morant. He's covered closely. No good there. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 1. Williamson, the screen. To take the lead, he drills the 3. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the shot.
Caldwell Pope against Murray. Lets it fly from 18. Williamson there for the rebound. On the wing, Murray. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
And this team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
Murray fires away. Williamson, the screen. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. It's Morant with the drop.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Murray against Caldwell Pope. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Jackson. Stolen away. Now Williamson. Oh,
Nice.
oh, through the legs. He is showing off.
No run-of-the-mill stuff there. No, fellas, putting something extra on it.
Ray, can you believe that? My goodness.
Well, that will go in the highlight package for tonight. I'm certain of it.
It's good.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Caldwell Pope against Murray. Puts up the 3. And it doesn't go. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break.
And when the defense retreats to the paint in transition, there is going to be an opening at the three-point line.
So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued